Hey, Sky Wampa, what's up? Tomorrow is the 7.35 patch, by the way. That'll bring new content for in-game as well as the Monster Hunter collab starts tomorrow. Oh, that's exciting. I think that's gonna be my first big collab, which is pretty cool. Good. I need something to distract me from all this Total War dumbassery. Oh my good god. Sticks and stones! Hey, man! Just heading to bed? Alright, my dude. Well, thanks for coming by. It was good to see you. Hopefully I'll be playing tomorrow morning as well, so the morning crowd can come and hang out.
Another wretched foul lizard thing that joins the Red Host. Cursed Sotek spawn!
Lord Grond, Skywampa, thank you for the year! The big 1-0, thank you for the year of support. And Skywampa, thank you for, Lord Grond, thank you for the 39 months. Thank you for all the support, guys. I really appreciate it. The subreddit is a cesspool. Dude, it is... The takes that I'm seeing are so bad faith, over the top, idiotic, that it is difficult for me to put into words. Like, the amount of public circle jerking, like the amount of people that are like trying to jerk off Legend and Great Book of Grudges, frankly god-awful takes, is wild to me. Absolutely wild. But that's why I'm just gonna focus on other things. What do I need? Obtain... Oh, I have to go get stuff. Yeah, that for Legend to say like no one cares how it's broken. Like I'm gonna have to make a video on it. I don't want to make a video on it, but I'm gonna have to make a video on it, and I'm pissed that I'm gonna have to make a video on it because I don't want to make a video on it. I want to focus on other things, but like I feel like someone's gotta say something. Because it's like, what do you mean you don't care what caused it? Like, if you don't care what caused it, then you're completely ignorant of what the discussion even is. Like, how are you going to be mad about something you don't understand? Are you literally just going to act like a child? That if you don't get your, like, if your personal demands aren't met, you're just going to throw a tantrum? But you're not going to allow people to, like, explain why it's not feasible to meet your demands? Like... Dude, he's completely gone off the fucking deep end. Oh. I just walked in here just describing the internet. I know. Normally I do a very good job insulating myself from like the nastier parts of the internet. But that's really what I need to do. That's the real answer. Is I need to stop reading what people are talking about and just focus on things that I enjoy. Because if I let myself get worked up, then I'm just gonna get dragged into it. And like a part of me wonders if it's worth getting dragged into it, and like maybe I should, but I think it's better not to, and just to wait for like patch 6.3.2 to come out, and then to let 7.0 come out and just let the content speak for itself. Because I feel like if I start a fight with anybody, all it's gonna do is like drag it out more, and it's probably better to just let it peter itself out. But I really hate when people have really bad faith takes about things, and they like kick up a storm of massive amounts of negativity and refuse to be reasonable. Like the people that are like, oh well, they should never release content unless the game is like perfect. And it's like, okay, first of all, that's never going to happen because this game is built on spaghetti code, so it's always going to have problems, and there's no way to get around that. That's just something we have to deal with, and that the most extreme problems have to constantly get fixed. But also, you're the same fucking people that are throwing a bitch fit about the idea that, oh, CA, it's a content drought. Oh, it's a content drought. It's a content drought. And it's like, okay. Oh, the game's a bit loud. Thank you. And it's like, well, which is it? Which is it? Do you want them to focus on putting out more stuff and fix things as they go? Or do you want them to make the game, the base, like, do you want them to just focus on making the base game, like, fixing the bugs that you're personally having a problem with and not releasing any new content? Which is it? You can't have both. Like, there's only so, like, oh my god, it makes me so mad, dude. Like, they're so idiotic. It's such a bad take. It's like, well, why doesn't CA just use their infinite resources and infinite employees and infinite time to fix everything at once? And it's like, bitch, do you not remember they went through a double redundancy? Like, not that long ago. They've been releasing constant patches, and every single patch has had free LC in it. Every single patch has had free LC in it. Like, what the fuck do you want? Oh my god. And it's like, I don't understand what's double redundancy. So double redundancy was that when Creative Assembly very poorly made, the higher ups at CA wanted to try and make the company much more successful than it already was. So they bankrolled a new game called Hyenas, which was going to be a looter shooter, which was a grossly oversaturated market. That blew up. It didn't go well. So they'd already spent like over $100 million on it. So they went through what's called a redundancy, which is basically a British way of saying mass firings. But it's kind of worse than the American version, because in America, if we do mass firings, it's a very short, cut and dry process. Like, people get an email that says, hey, you're fired, bye. And it sucks. It really sucks. England has more employee protections. So when they're gonna have something like a mass firing, they have to go through a process where people come in and like evaluate everybody in the company's roles, and then they figure out who's going to be let go. So it takes months instead of like a day, and CA had to go through it twice because it was Hyenas and COVID problems sandwiched together amidst other issues. So it was a whole fucking thing, but it resulted in a massive amount of the company being laid off. Which like greatly restricted their resources for like future things, which is, you know, not ideal. So things are just, and we're caught in this awful trap at the moment that I'm just so tired of. And because it happens every DLC. This one's worse. This one's worse because Legend is intentionally stoking the flames because he burnt himself out, which is his own fault, and he has no one to blame but himself. You do not get burnt out because of what a company does. You get burnt out because you are making not good choices in relation to the business that you are doing. Like, he could have played other games. He could have had a more healthy relationship with the game, and he just didn't. And he got so worked up that he's now quitting, but he's making it everyone else's problem. And it's just obnoxious. It's obnoxious. Not a fan, dude. Foundation components. Nope. Repair. Sorry, y'all didn't come here to listen to me bitch. I've just, it's like, it's just hard to avoid it right now.
You bring a token trinket to give to Throt. Yes, yes. Good, good. I accept your offering for Mulder Clan.
Scion of the Emperor donated 14 Australian dollars and 99 cents through Super Chat. It's the entitlement. Absurd claims that the devs don't care or the dooming that the game is winding down with only a skeleton crew left working on it.
Yep. Oh, wait, don't turn that in. Don't turn that in. We've unlocked the next phase. Thank you, Simon, for the super chat. It's the entitlement absurd claim. Yeah, a lot of people are very emotional and passionate about Total War Warhammer, and I get that. I get that. But a lot of people also take conspiracy theories as fact, and it's wild to me. Like Legend, the fact that he's trying to call for a fucking boycott, which, what is the point? What is it supposed to accomplish? Like, he's like, oh yeah, don't buy Tides of Torment, so CA will be forced to, like, realize we're mad, and then they'll support the game more in the future, and then also I'm leaving, so I don't really care, but you guys should boycott. Like, first of all, boycotts don't really work. Shadows of Change was a completely different situation. Shadows of Change was a piece of purchasable content. It is a piece of paid content that was not worth the money. It was overpriced. It was not what it should have been, and the community as a whole did boycott that. But you have people like Legend claiming that he is the only reason the community stuck up for itself around Shadows of Change, and that this is a similar situation, which this is nothing like Shadows of Change. Like, the road we got, right? The road we got here.
Yes, yes. Good, good. I accept your offering for Mulder Clan.
Let's go here. Let's see.
Scion of the Emperor donated 14
Thank you, Scion, for the
and 99
subs, by the way.
cents through Super Chat. Legend also deserves to have his legacy permanently tarnished for his butting up to and attempting to legitimize Voland. Calling him a friend in his quitting post was absolutely damning in my eyes.
Alright, so, I mean, listen, Voland's a piece of shit. I don't think there's anybody on the face of the earth that has a valuable opinion that will not say that Voland isn't, like, scum. And I don't think it's a good look for Legend to support him. But Legend is always... No. No. I'll simply say that I vehemently disagree with what he's doing right now. And I think he feels like he's getting a lot of catharsis off of venting his personal grievances with CA, which almost are purely born from the fact that Legend didn't seemingly was incapable of being able to give feedback and criticisms in a professional manner. And if you're not able to be professional about giving feedback, then people don't need to accept your feedback. And also, just because you have very strong opinions and feedback about how things should be done does not make you the second coming of Christ. and there are aspects and restrictions about what can be done, and it's not a company's responsibility to explain every single nitty-gritty fucking decision they make to you just because you're a big YouTuber is the thing that is like wild to me. Like, Legend seems to have genuinely believed that because he's a big YouTuber, which in the grand scheme of YouTube he's not. But for the Total War YouTubers, yeah, he's pretty fucking big. But like, because he has big number, that the studio should like listen to what he says and do what he tells them to do. And if they don't explain things to him to a level of his satisfaction, that means they're like icing him out, which is so beyond the pale. Like, I don't have the words. Like, you're just a guy, dude. You're just a fucking guy. And I just, oh man, this whole thing it's such a farce to watch. It's hard to watch. So I shouldn't watch it, frankly. But it's so up in my business, and like I've got people in DMs like asking me about stuff, and it's like the whole thing. This is ridiculous. And like I am 99% sure we were supposed to get the Tides of Torment trailer this week and start the marketing for Tides of Torment's release, and now that has been pushed back because there is a literal infantile temper tantrum happening by a loud minority of the community, which I feel like means that I should address it and make a video about it to be like, all right, here's the situation, here's a lot of the criticisms, here's what I think of the criticisms, here's why I don't think they're valid points, here's what I think is a valid point, but I don't think this is the right way to go about it, and like addressing it so that there's at least maybe enough of a public pushback that CA realizes it's not the entire community is mad and they can like continue on things at a pace. But they've already committed now to doing patch 6.3.2 or hotfix, which I don't think is necessary. Like, doing 6.3.2 was not necessary. It's not a game-breaking bug. It's not a game-breaking bug. You can play the fucking game. Like, it makes specific campaigns with specific characters in specific parts of Immortal Empires less optimal. But it's not game-breaking. You're not crashing to desktop. You're not soft-locking. It's not like you can't play any of the... You can play any character in the game. It does not affect your faction's ability to play. It's not stopping you from recruiting units. It's not stopping... And it's barely been a bug for that long. This series has been running for 10 years. And it's only been a month. It's been a month. We've had, like, worse bugs that have took longer to fix because bugs take time to fix. Like, you can't... CA cannot drop everything they're doing just to focus on fixing a bug. If they do that every time there's a notable bug... Oh, servers are turning off in 30 minutes? Shoot. That's not good. How long are they going to be off for? Well, let's hurry up with this then. Dacarius, you're back and at the perfect time! Terracen and I were just discussing how to move forward with the restoration. You're welcome to join us, Kupo. Dacarius, how kind of you to join us. We were just discussing how to proceed with the restoration. The Mark Menders are ready for a new challenge, and I have a mind to set them to work on the plaza's outer wall. And what would a challenge be without an insurmountable obstacle? They lack the strength to even lift the wall's heavy bricks of foam, let alone stack them on top of each other. In Ishgar, we will use levers and pulleys to get the job done, but I'm afraid their design is unfit for Moogle proportions. Short of creating an entirely new system, which is outside the realm of my expertise, the solution to this problem eluded me. That is, until the Master Mogmender himself had a brilliant suggestion. Mogson, if you will. Certainly, Kupo. I propose calling upon the dragons for help. I've seen them grasp vast boulders in their mighty claws. Should be a simple task for them to stack the bricks on top of each other. An ingenious idea, yes? And one which fills me with anticipation. for I have never seen a dragon's might put to constructive use. It would seem as well that Mogson already knows who to ask. That's right, Kupo. I happen to count a dragon among my many friends. He's strong, too, much stronger than any Moogle I've met. Terrason, Dalcarius, wait here. I'll seek him out straight away. Oh, it's gonna be off all night. Well, I guess we'll do something else tonight. That's unfortunate timing for maintenance. We are returned, Dalcarius! Kupo. Dalcarius, Terrason, meet Aldi! It's a baby dragon, isn't it? Yep. So these are the ones in need of my strength? They are so wingless. Nonetheless, any friend of Mogson is a friend of mine. I am at your service. Dude, this dragon is so fucking cute. That is the cutest dragon I've ever seen. By the Fury, if you were not Mogson's friend, I would be trembling in my boots. Old deal. I was made to believe you could hurl boulders through the skies with but a flick of your powerful claws. Is that true? Of course. Do not think me some weakling. I am a dragon, and the blood of the great worm Hraesvalgir courses through my veins. In just 3 centuries, even the most colossal stone will be as a pebble in my claws. 3 centuries. Did you hear that? We need only wait 3 centuries. Fortunately, I have no pressing engagements for the next 300 years. What about you, Mogson? Have you the time to spare? No, certainly not, Kupo. Oh, there must be another way. Ah, I know. Odile, we have surplus of foodstuff thanks to Mogul's shrewd management. Eat your fill, and before long you'll be as big and strong as Hraesvalgir. Right? Mogson. You're always so short-sighted. How many times must I tell you the quickest solution is not always the best? But don't you understand? We can't wait 300 years. By that time, the palms of every Moogle Mog home will have gone to dust. My apologies. I sometimes forget how very fragile you Moogles are. I suppose we'll have to entreat my older brother for help. Then, let me warn you, however, that he can be a bit trying at times. But worry not, for I'm certain we can sway him to help us one way or another. Dude, I want this as like a pet for like a pet career. This thing is so gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Odile. I knew we'd find a way. However, I know there's still more work to be done. Soon I'll be able to add persuading a dragon to my list of accomplishments. But as they say, there are strength in numbers. Now, Dalcarius, pray accompany me as it may lend more weight to our request. Well then, let us be off. My brother way off. Way off, really? Oh, it's Odie and way off. Usually spends his time deeper within Zenith. I will go ahead and see if I can soften him up before you arrive. Speaking of the DLC sales, do you think CA has a final patch number in mind for Total War Warhammer? So based on everything I understand, which is more than a lot of people, and I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty specifics, but I've had a lot of nice conversations. To my understanding, there is no current endpoint in mind with Total War Warhammer. The series is gonna keep going pretty much indefinitely until it stops making money, or they get to a point where any content they want to use is like not being approved by Games Workshop or Sega because they're like, no, we don't think this is gonna make enough money, or we don't think this is worth doing, or they, you know, but there's no current endpoint planned. My brother has requested I hear your plea, and I shall not deny him. We are grateful for this audience, Kupo. You see, we need to rebuild the walls of Berlays. Alas, our tiny paws can barely grip the massive stones, let alone lift them. That is why we require a dragon's strength. Your strength. Ah, yes, we have heard tale of Moogles playing at being stonemasons. This I know. I care not how or where you conduct your games or whom you choose to imitate. However, I will not be made party to such whimsy. Way off! With all due respect, you are mistaken. This is no game, Kupo. We're pouring our hearts and soul into repairing Barles, and this is only the beginning. Brother, Mogson tells the truth. He's wholly devoted to this task. He's even forsworn trickery. Please, I implore you to give him and his people a chance. One chance, then, to show me the depth of your conviction. If you truly are a crafter, then craft something for me. That which cannot speak, yet can be heard. Present it to me, and my strength shall be yours. What? I mean, yes, of course. Zacharias, let us return to Barley so we can begin work on Way Elf's request forthwith. Why did he give us a riddle? He could have just been like, why don't you make something for me? He's like, no, I'm gonna make you guess what you're gonna make me. Could you imagine if you asked, like, someone was like, oh, what do you want for your birthday? And they gave you, like, a fucking riddle? I don't know what to make of Way Off's words. Something that can't speak but can be heard? Oh, my palm aches from trying to wrap around his riddle. Perhaps I should just trick him. It can't be much more difficult than tricking a Moogle. No. I jest, Kupo. Worry not, I won't rest until I decipher this strange request. Akarius, let's put our palms together. Together we can chip away at the question until the answer takes shape before us. What could it possibly be, Kupo? Akarius, you've traveled to all manner of places. Surely a worldly adventurer such as yourself can offer some insight. Something that can be... perhaps it's not an object, but a demonstration of skill he seeks. A skill? Well, we Moogles excel at trickery and lounging in the sun, and seeing how many Koopo nuts we can fit into our mouths at once. Haha, nice. No, that can't be. Wait, I know, Koopo. What would a napper Koopo nut eating competition be without musical accompaniment? We make even the most mundane of it come alive with our horns and hops. And an instrument doesn't speak, but it can certainly be heard. So it's an instrument Way Off once. Now, I've always been partial to tooting the horn myself, so I believe crafting one should prove simple. However, I wouldn't trust you with a separate task. Please, craft me a grip, which is the most vital to ensure none drop the horn while giving it a mighty blow. Moogle should have any materials you require. I want your masterpiece, Kupo. You've come here for materials. Very well, that will be 30 Koopo nuts, please. Ha 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 ha! You should have seen the look on your face. It was merely a jest. Please, take as much as you require, free of charge, of course. Oh, it needs to be like a fancy one.
Conchimichiad, X100. Do you think Total War AOS is inevitable after 40k 2032? Maybe?
What was that? Thank you for the bits. Do you think Total War AOS is inevitable after 40k? Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Increase inner quiet stack by 1. Retort. No, okay, I want this one. This one is increased quality, inner quiet ends upon use. No, we want more inner quiet stacks. So let's do increase efficacy of touch actions by 100% for the next 3 steps. And then we're gonna do basic touch. Oh, that was easy. Are you finished, Kupo? I've completed the horn and all it requires is your final flourish. This is even better than I could have hoped, Kupo. Any Moogle will surely be proud to toot on the horn, even Chieftain Moglin. Nevertheless, I must take care when applying the final touches. Go on ahead and meet with Oldie and his brother. I will be close behind Horn and Paw. Oh, men like Pegasus, I've barely had any negativity thrown my way because mostly I've just been staying out of it. It's been irritating to me, but because I feel like there's a lot of disingenuous discussion, and some notable bad actors, but I'm fine. I'm fine. I care because I know there are people who are being very upset by things that are being said, but I am just annoyed. Thank you for the kind words, though. Way off! We thought long and hard on your words, and have brought that which you seek. Behold, a Mogmender masterpiece. What the hell? How big is this horn? Why, that is just a horn. Why would brother want that? Of course a horn cannot... Oh, I see. How clever, Mogzin. And the craftsmanship is even better than we had hoped. Do not feign knowledge, old D. You did not know the answer. As for you, Mogzin, was this torn truly wrought by your hands? Indeed, Kupo. I put every ounce of my skill into its construction. Every ounce. As well as a dash of Dalkarius' skill for good measure. A horn does not speak, yet it can be heard from even the highest peaks. It would seem my trial was simple before the combined efforts of man and Moogle. I am impressed. Accept my apologies for doubting you. That means you'll help, Mogzin? Splendid. But brother, I still don't understand why a horn is so important to you. How much you have yet to learn. Though I am sure you were taught once before that our songs are as roars to their ears, so alien and unfathomable. So it was that Hraesvalgir bequeathed the magic to men, that they fashioned sacred instruments to join the chorus. The horn entrusted to the Moogles is but one of these works. If you would have my aid, you must wield an instrument worthy of calling upon my kind. I believe this horn will do nicely. An instrument to summon a dragon? It's that good, Kupopo? No one has ever praised something I've made. This feeling is better than eating 3 Kupo nuts at once. I apologize. I got a little carried away. Now, where were we? Oh yes, way off. Allow me to escort you to Barles. That's actually a cool little lore bit that the concept of musical instruments was given to humanity by the dragons so they could communicate. That's cute. Yeah, 3 Kupo nuts at once. What a fucking glutton. Hope everyone's having a good night, by the way. He's doing well. And a big old fucking dragon here now. Now this is what I envisioned when Mogzin spoke of dragons. I applaud your success, my friend, although I did not doubt you for a second. Mogzin certainly seems to be in high spirits. Higher than usual. Did your meeting with Way Off go that well? He's learning. Ah, now I see. My dear Mogzin, how does it feel to labor over your creation, to pour every ounce of your vim and brio into it, and for that effort to be recognized and earn you accolades? Tell me, can you think of aught better? No, I can't, Kupopo. This is even more thrilling than when I tricked Mogup. Ha 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 ha! And now you understand why we crafters slave away for our art. Yes, we. For I dare say you are now as much a crafter as Dalkarius or myself. Still, do not think your journey over already. You have much to learn yet in the way of technique. Me? A crafter, Kupo? I don't know what to say, except that I'll try my utmost not to disappoint. You have a good one, dude. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. And you must be Way Off, whose trials spurn Mogzin's growth. I am Terrason, and I offer my humble greetings and thanks. Well then, shall we begin? For perhaps the first time in 1,000 years, man and dragon shall work together to build, not destroy. Although I am too young to have known the peace of our ancestors once shared, I am honored to work alongside you. May our bonds be strengthened through our labor. Wow, look at the walls. Those actually look really nice. Thanks to your efforts, the outer walls of Bar Les have been restored. Continue assisting the Mog Menders to see the repair of the plaza. That's coming along real good. I love, in literally any game, I love quest lines that, like, allow you areas to evolve. Alright, cool. We are friendly with the Moogles. Alright, I can do 3 more quests today, too. I hope you all have been having nice days as well. You know, we're off to the start of the week. This country looking so grim. Trouble. Temple Knight Sapper. Just cause I know the servers are gonna close, I'm trying not to like read this stuff and just kind of keep moving real fast. Trying to keep up speed here. Yeah, the repair of Foundation looks like it was a really good time. I need to make synthesized stone masonry supplies. And it needs to actually be like nice quality. Hopefully this doesn't do it in one. Fuck! No! I was too skilled. Okay, let's try that again. Elijah, I've talked a little bit about it. I'm not thrilled about it. But I'm not blaming CA. I'm blaming other parties. I've been getting way too into Stormcast. That's how my week is going. Dude, Stormcast are awesome. I hated them when they originally came out. I was not a fan of their original release. But once they actually had time to like develop, their story became absolutely fascinating. They've had some really, really nice Black Library stories and short stories as well. You blame the fishmen? Oh, the poor fishmen. Metal Pegasus, you're all good, dude. I appreciate the kind words. It's very sweet of you. Too broke to be into the poster boys. They have so many minis, dude. It's weird that they're like one of the few mini ranges that has like their range was so big that GW had to retire portions of it, which is kind of insane. Exploding couponut. Oh, just finished building a new PC? That's awesome, dude. I need to make a new PC as well. But that's because I want to have a dual PC stream set up. But I'm also gonna have to like expand my desk. I'm gonna have to get a bigger desk because this one's barely big enough for everything I have on it right now. I like how the way they deal with the Moogles is just by having prank wars. That's so silly. Oh yeah, dude, AOS, almost all, actually, virtually every single AOS range is cheaper than any 40k range. Like, if you actually go look at the prices for all the new Christmas box sets, the new big box sets, and how many points you get out of every box, all of the Age of Sigmar boxes are way, way better value. Like, insanely better value than the 40k boxes. Some of the AOS boxes has almost twice as many points worth of models in them compared to the 40k boxes, which is insane. A fine finish. Oh, veneer component. There it is.
You bring a token trinket to give to Throt, yes, yes?
Oops.
Good, good. I accept your offering for Molder Clan.
Scion of the Emperor donated $7 Australian
Thank you, Scion.
99 cents through Super Chat. Sage and read the pickups after the dailies before AMS queue time.
Yes, that would be a very good idea. We will absolutely try to do that. Ooh. We will be starting maintenance on all worlds. Please log out as soon as possible. Ooh. I think they're starting the shutdown in 3 minutes. If they're saying please log out as soon as possible, I think it's just about to start. Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Turn in these quests real fast. Okay. Man, I'm almost a level 60 leather worker. Does it, Alex, are you still here? Do you know if, is the shutdown at, is the shutdown here in like a couple minutes? I guess I could, hold on, I'll Google it myself real quick.
Biofoot 45 cheered. AX200. What's on the agenda for Wednesday? And any chance of doing a side-by-side comparison of the Warhammer RPG systems?
9 p.m. PSD. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I have to log out. Maintenance is literally in 2 minutes. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, wait. I'll at least log out in town so I get experience. That's unfortunate. Dang, I really wanted to play a lot tonight. The universe conspires! Okay then. So, what do y'all want to do? What's on the agenda for Wednesday? Any chance of doing a side-by-side comparison of the Warhammer RPG systems? Biofoot, that is a delicious idea, though not super relevant as of just yet. Damn, we got like nothing done today. That sucks. I don't know. What do y'all want to do? I mean, yeah, you know what? I guess I could go work on the video about the announcements because I haven't made one yet, and I'd like to release it early tomorrow morning. Man, that sucks. I really wanted to play Final Fantasy for like a good like 5 or 6 hours tonight. Well, okay. Yeah, I guess I should do the responsible thing, even though I don't want to. What announcement? This one. So Creative Assembly released a post that says that basically what it says is they say, hey, we've been working on a way to fix 6.3.1 and it's turned out to be a really difficult issue. So they explain what the issue is and that they're fixing it, and that because so many people have been bitching about it, they're going to go ahead and make a 6.3.2 patch that should come out this week or next week. But they also mention here at the bottom that because they're doing this, they're also going to delay Tides of Torment until this is fixed. No, Scion, the patch stuff is like now. It's not like in 20 minutes. Like they like I think it just went off. Unless I misunderstood the time. But I'm pretty sure it said 9 p.m. PST, which means that the server status, yeah, all the servers are offline, Scion. Like they're gone. The servers are offline. Look. They're all offline. there are no servers to play on. So I cannot play Final Fantasy because the game is, I cannot log in. All the servers are offline. I would have loved to have like finished my dailies and at least grab those new careers. Well, that's annoying. So yeah, I guess I'll do the responsible thing. Did you ever read the Last Loners article? The Last Loners article. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Vermintide. Oh god, no, this is... I'm so sad I didn't get to do the event. I really should have prioritized. I wanted to fight the Biotroll Chieftain. I'm really upset with myself that I didn't. I feel like it shouldn't be a week or a yearly event. I feel like it should be a it should just be a constant thing. Could start Silent Hill 2 tonight? Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I need to go make a video about the patch stuff. Because it would be simple to I need to do that. Because if I don't do it, I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go make a video about this. And then tomorrow my dad has to go to see a surgeon about his spine. Because my dad has been like basically crippled the last month. And tomorrow he's finally getting in to see the surgeon, which is important. Yeah. All right, well, that's frustrating. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for tonight. I'm sorry this ended up being so short. I'm going to go record a video about everything that's going on. I don't think I'm going to get into it with, like, Legend and all that other shit. I think I'm just going to focus on the actual article. But I think we're just going to let tonight be a short stream. Sorry, guys. It was not my intent. And I feel bad about it. I will be downloading Silent Hill 2 because it's going to take a while to download. So I will be downloading it so we can play that later this week. But I'm going to go deal with that. Short! But I appreciate y'all coming out to hang out. I'll rename the VOD for this one on YouTube to make it clear that this was kind of like more like a little bonus episode where we barely got anything done. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Thanks for coming by and checking in on me and stuff. And I will see y'all tomorrow for sure. All right.
Cursed Sotek spawn.
Short stream.
Short. Yep. Thank you, Tech27, for the 30 months. I really appreciate it. All right. Take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.